What's good, my loves? It's been a hot minute, tu sabe. But let me tell you something. Prior to me getting to the read or starting the video, I was feeling heavy ass fucking anxiety. So let's see what's going on with your energy or what's around you. I know last week on my Instagram when I did, well, not last week, 2 weeks ago, when I did the mid-week read, which I'm going to do every Wednesday or every other Wednesday, just to get a quick recap on what the fuck we're going through, all right? So let's see. 2 weeks ago, y'all was dealing with fear. Let's see if y'all, you know, energy has changed. So let's get to it. How about yours? Give me a direct message for the collective. Let's get this read. Direct message for the collective. How are they feeling midweek? Yes, how was the collective feeling midweek? Time to give rather than to take. All right, so we got that Six of Pentacle energy in the building. Come on. Excuse me. Confidence is the key to success. And this card, I believe, came out 2 weeks ago as well. Okay, so you guys are building on your confidence, all right? So you already know what works for you and what doesn't work for you. If you don't know, you're starting to realize what worked for you and what doesn't. Okay. All right. Ooh, okay. To the sea. All right. So majority of you are actually in this isolation mode, mood, whatever. All right, and this is why you're trying to build your confidence. All right, this is how you're trying to build your confidence and gathering yourself. All right, so majority of you are just taking that time to meditate and to center yourself. Okay, so you guys are taking that steps opposed to excuse me, that anxiety, opposed to staying in that fearful energy. Okay, so you guys are working on that, and that's a beautiful thing. All right, you guys are taking that right steps. All right, let's see here. The fates. All right, so you guys putting in that faith. You're believing in yourself that you can make these changes for you. All right, you are tired of being stuck in fear in that energy. So as I said, you guys are taking the steps, of course, in stages to gradually seek yourself, gradually see what's in store for you, opposed to always giving. Now it's time to receive that energy yourself. Okay. All right. Excuse me. Whew, Jesus, I'm telling you, somebody's dealing with anxiety or has someone around them with anxiety. All right, and I feel like too, while being in this mood, in this mode, you guys are feeling that even more by isolating yourself. But just know, in that isolation mode of being within and centering yourself, you are going to learn how to control that anxiety. Okay, you're building strength. You're going to be strong. All right, let's get this tarot. Can you direct message for the collective midweek? Oh, fell right on top over here. Three of Wands, to the sea, and the faiths. All right, so you guys do have faith and you guys do believe that your ships are going to come. All right, so whatever you're planning for, whatever you're trying to center yourself with, whatever signs you're trying to gather will come through. Seven of Cups. All right, you are getting signs. You are getting signs of these different type of emotions that you never felt before. Okay, so you're gonna have different downloads, all right, which depending on your scenario or situation that you're going to depict and know, you know what, this is the area in my life that I have to work on and grow from. Okay, and with that was fear. So now here we go, the next stage that you have to work on for yourself, for the next stage in your life, the next stage of elevation. Excuse me. All right, looks like we're working backwards for some reason. Someone feels like they're going backwards, but it's okay. A step back, you're gonna take 10 steps forward. Don't worry about that. Okay, King of Wands. Yeah, you're building that confidence. All right. You're building that confidence. You're actually taking a bull by the werewolves. Okay, by the balls, honey. Oops, excuse me. Let me just move this here. All right. You're ready to flow. It's like the Chariot card. For some reason, I'm seeing that with the Knight of Wands. You're ready to take the bull by the huevitos, by the balls, to push forward because you have the confidence. You believe in yourself, all right? You're ready to plan that out. You're ready for your ships to come because you know what you're worth, all right? You're tired of giving. You're ready to receive, okay? And you know what? Whatever you're giving out, you're willing to take that in for yourself. So instead of getting that from others, you actually giving yourselves those gifts in growing. So y'all are really heavily in your shit, all right, which is good, all right? People call it arrogance, but no. 9 of Swords. And this is something that used to have you up all night and with depression and anxiety. But just know you're getting a sense of a control over your emotions. So don't worry about that. I think someone, excuse me, because this anxiety, someone needs to work on their anxiety. Please continue to meditate. Continue to pray if that's something you believe in, all right? Have that. Work on your breathing because I feel like my chest is really, really tight and then my throat as well, okay? So someone needs to truly, truly work on that. I'm sorry, I just have to keep moving the camera. As the cards are shifting lower, all right? So someone needs to heavily work on that. Don't worry about self-medicating. You don't have to do that. So drink your teas. Word of advice that was given to me was drink green tea and organic honey, all right? And that's something that's gonna help you with protecting your energy. But someone needs to do that, all right? Because I feel like someone is being attacked emotionally excuse me, which has their anxiety all over the place. And with that, it feels like it's affecting your breathing because it's hitting me heavy, darling. For the collective. 6 of Pentacles. Look at time to give rather than take. The 6 of Pentacles had freaking came up, honey. So this is the main energy that you're in, okay? Keep in mind, when you're putting yourself first and you're protecting your energy, all right, your rewards are going to come in. You're going to feel more uplifted, okay? But in a sense of you have to give it to yourself first prior to even giving that out. You were so used to giving that out first, but you were depleting yourself. You were freaking, your energy was, how can I say, you gave too much of yourself, and that's why you felt so drained and felt like there was nothing more to give. But there was nothing more to give to yourself because you were giving away like it was nothing. Nah, you got to protect yourself, yo. Excuse me. Sorry, sipped a little bit. Gotta drink my tea, honey. Alright. How about else? Use direct message for the collective. How are they feeling midweek? Alright, there's too many cards, honey. Ooh, that anxiety. I just drank my tea. Now I'm feeling a little better. So somebody needs to do that. All the cards wants to fall over here. Alright, King of Pentacles. Okay, so with that, with falling through that isolation and being kept up at night and something that you're actually trying to surpass, that energy you're trying to fight from, there's certain insecurities that you have to actually work on within yourself. So whatever that happened, I don't know why I want to say within the past, whatever foundation that you were raised in or what you set to yourself or the type of lifestyle you had, you want something different, okay? And this is probably why being in that isolation mode has your anxiety flare up, because it's too much in the mind, too much of thinking of what happened. You have to be present and think of, what can I do? What will I do? Am I happy with how I'm moving today? Not tomorrow, not yesterday, but today. What can I do different? All right. So there's a lot of insecurities that you, or I don't know why I'm guided to say, or someone around you that needs to work on, because you are seeping in that energy from yourself or from that outside energy. Okay. You have to work on that, because in order to set that foundation for you and that sense of security, you have to work within. I don't know why I keep thinking of within. All right. But you are building that confidence for that, but you pass that fear. Now, passing that fear of being in that energy that you were so used to is building up this anxiety. Now you have to control this new energy that you feel. This new energy that you feel is unknown, but it's something good, okay? So get used to it, honey, because there's so much shit that's gonna be in front of you that you have to be ready to take, okay? Ready to receive, because there's so much abundance coming your way. All right. Some people might be too fearful and they're going to take a step back. But when I said take a step back, you're going to take 10 step forwards, all right? So don't deceive yourself with your feelings, all right? Because how you feel, accept it, move past it. Now what you're going to do to move forward. Because keep in mind, you're going to build that fucking foundation, the Four of Wands for you. What does happiness mean to you? You're going to find that out. And it's going to come into your dreams, all right? And whatever that was a nightmare is going to come into happiness, dreams, fulfillment, foundation, love, relationships. But I feel like it's with yourself. And with the Two of Wands here, you are ready. You're ready, honey. It's something either you plan for or ready to take it by the huevitos and move forward, okay? Because we have the Three of Wands here and the Two of Wands. So some people are going to take a step back, but they're going to take a step forward. In this journey, okay? But don't worry, that's okay. All right? Because it's something that it was written for you. It was planned for, all right? And I feel like your angels are here to help uplift you with that, all right? And I feel like somebody too is a clown, all right? So whoever deals with their emotions, stress, anxiety, they mask it with trying to be funny, all right? But after a while, that's okay. But once you're in this energy by yourself, it brings you down quickly. All right, because you're not dealing with your emotions. So this stage that you're in, you have to learn how to deal with your emotions, accept your emotions, so then you know how to execute it and move forward. Okay. I need to bump my card. Oops. All right, so we have the Ace of Swords here. All right. But some of you just believe that, and I keep saying this is going to take time and gradually going to take time, all right? So try not to manipulate the process, all right? You are going to get signs and clarity that's around you so you can have a sense of air in your chest, a sense of breathing, a sense of having a weight lifted off your shoulder, okay? So in time, you are gonna get that truth of understanding this is where I'm supposed to be. My past is not who I am, but what is building me to what I will be in the future, okay? So, right now you may be confused and feel like, there's no sense of truth around you, but it will come. It will come. You just have to be patient with that, okay? Bottom of the deck, Six of Cups. I feel like too someone might get the truth from their mother or have to address certain things to actually release their paths in order for them to actually grow from when they were a kid to now, all right? And with that too, with the sense of finding truth and communication, there's going to be a lot of emotions involved, and with those emotions involved, it's actually going to help that relationship, okay? Something has to do with a mother or mother figure. Ooh, excuse me. Such a lady. Excuse me, I didn't mean that. Okay, so it's a lot of stuff. So let's sum this up real quick. 2 weeks ago, there was fear you're working with, all right? Now you're building to the next path, the next stage, where some of you may still have a little fear trickling down, but that's okay because there's steps. You're gradually building to that confidence, all right? Because you're giving yourself too much. So now this energy that you're in, that you're uncomfortable with, that you're trying to receive it yourself from yourself, all right? It does have you, up at night and dealing with a lot of anxiety and thinking about of the past, and and you not feeling worthy or enough. But just know there's going to be so much signs and downloads and of a lot of emotions for you to actually try and understand, because there are emotions that you didn't understand. It's the unknown, all right? So just know you have to be present, accept it, and move forward, all right? So in the midst of it, don't deceive yourself from finding out that truth. Don't deceive yourself from finding yourself, okay? Because you're gonna build that confidence and find that foundation for you, whether it's with yourself or a relationship with your parent or a sibling or a lover, okay? But just know whatever you had out there for when you were manifesting or whatever that you wish to come in into fruition will happen. Things will plan out, all right? Your ships are coming forward towards you, all right? That insecurity that you had, that manipulation that you had within yourself, it's gonna fade away, okay? You're gonna find that truth. Those downloads are gonna come. Communication is gonna happen, all right? Whether if it's you have to be truthful to yourself or be open to that person that's like a mother figure to you, or someone with wisdom, to have a sense of clarity so you can move forward and leave all that behind you, because you're ready for the next step of your life, because abundance is on its way. The gifts for you is on its way, all right? The life that you want to live, it's on its way. So you have to learn how to cope and deal with that anxiety of the unknown, okay? You will be okay. Everything will be fine. All right, guys. So with that being said, let's pop up some cards. What do your ancestors want to tell you? I feel like when I summed it up, it made more sense, honey. But you see how when I summed up everything and I centered myself, by me communicating felt so easy and so clear. And that's what's going to happen for you once you have that communication with yourself or whomever, and that anxiety is going to fade off and fade away. Everything's okay. You just got to give yourself a own hug. You got to give yourself a hug, honey. Love yourself. Love your fucking self. Adios. Neglect message. Collective. What do the ancestors want to tell them? Adios. Neglect message for the collective. Oh, this is too much, bro. Too much, too much. Let's make like this for the collective. Look at this. Interact and relate. All right. So that communication with that person, all right, needs to happen. And once you do, that fucking relationship is gonna actually build into something you never thought, all right? To have an understanding of one side than the other. Because there's a lot of stuff that's just been fucking roaming around, all right? And we can't sit and assume. We gotta hear everyone's story. Everyone has a story, all right? So whether if this is you have to be truthful to yourself, the old you, to the new you, your mother, yourself, someone of wisdom from your past, yourself, that communication is coming. And once it does, it's going to build that foundation of relationship. You're going to build yourself back up. All right. Down here, it says interact and relate, community, family, and traditions. Yep. All right. So here you have to balance yourself. All right. Direction, growth, life stages. What the fuck was I saying? Everything in stages. You will and you are moving to the next stage in your life. All right. We have the butterfly for new beginnings and abundance. We have that feather here. And when I see that, I just feel like cleansing and with your ancestors. All right. So tap in. You know, if you are close with your family, be around them. Be around people with positive energy, because energy around us actually helps, you know, I don't want to say build us, but amplifies our energy, okay? And positive. Don't be around people that are negative, because you're going to feel like you're taking a step back, okay? So surround yourself with positive people. Do a lot of crystal healing. Do a lot of, you know, being one with nature outside, okay? But just know you do need to balance yourself, and you are going to balance yourself. You're actually working on that. And if you're not, you will, all right? You will work on that. And I feel like somebody too needs to be around water, the sand. Put your feet in the sand. Fucking exfoliate it. Just woosah. Meditate, all right? But find what works for you that will help balance you, okay? One more. Let me push this up a little bit because you really can't see it. There we go. Guys, I don't feel like putting my phone on my freaking ring light and tripod. So that's why either my phone is sliding down, or because the cards are getting lower, you can't see it all. Adios, music message for the collective. Just one or two. We got two here. Enjoy the music, all right? Start listening to meditation music, all right? Tap into, I don't know why I want to say your culture, but listen, the sound. When you're outside meditating or in your room, listen to what's around you, all right? Try your best to block off. I know it's hard because I have an issue with that too, I swear. But start doing and listening to things that make you happy to actually amplify your energy, sound, tone, instruments, all right? And you might get a download from that too, because just the sounds of the instruments, for some reason, I feel like you may get a message out of that. And the message is a feeling. You're going to feel something, all right? It's going to feel unknown to you. Like I said, you're trying to tap into your energy, your emotions. And this is another step, a stage in your life that's going to help you do that. Next. Ay, Dios mío. Notice the signs, all right? Investigation, symbols, nature, spirits. All right, you guys gotta go the fuck outside. I don't know where you guys are from. I'm in Jersey. It's pretty cold, but like one of my good friends says, she goes, yo, when I move back home, whether if it's cold or not, bitch, we going outside. And I'm like, you know what, fuck it, we could do whether if it's 5-10 minutes. Just breathe in that cold ass air, be around nature, all right? And that's when actually your ancestors, God, higher source, whatever you believe in, actually talks to you. And you're going to have a sense of knowing and have a sense of clarity and feeling comfortable, like this is where I need to be. And it's actually going to, you know, help with boosting your energy and finding that balance, all right? And two, someone might be an air sign or dealing with an air sign, okay? I feel like that air sign is going to help you. So whether if it's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, all right? But I see a lot of air. And then here too with the greenery, earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You may have that in your chart, or the person may have that in their chart, all right? But definitely notice the signs, but you're going to get more through music and when you're outside in nature, all right? All right, guys, here we go. What we need to do for self-care. Let's read direct message for the collective. Oof, my allergies. A sweet treat. Somebody likes to cook, bake in the culinary, you know, field. So tap in, do what the fuck you like. It's okay if you're into that shit. Do whatever you like that'll make you feel good. Okay, we want to do what we can to actually amplify our energy. So this is something that you may have stopped doing. Get back into it. Something that you always thought you like, try it out. Okay, shit, I need to take my own advice. I really don't cook, but excuse me, I need to try. Sipping my tea, girl. Oh, rest. All right, you guys have to rest. Relax, isolate yourself, listen to meditation music, chill. Just relax, because you have to try and control your mind, all right? And that's probably why some of you can't sleep at night, because your mind is like going fucking amok, going crazy. Find things that'll help you relax, all right? Rest. From a card, reveal some music message for the collective. Hydrate, all right? Listen, after you have something sweet, drink some water, take your ass to sleep. Somebody needs to do that, all right? But listen, elevate yourself before you knock the fuck out, because don't nobody want gastritis, honey. Drink a lot of water, okay? Drink a lot of water. Tap into what you love, what you like, what you stop doing, or what you want to do, and tap into it. And you're going to see your energy and feel your endorphins raise up, because you're going to start feeling good instead of being in that depressed mode from when you were in that fear of that energy 2 weeks ago, okay? Because remember, we can take a step back, but we want to continue on to take steps forward, all right? In stages. And then rest up, my loves. All right, last. Adios, select message for the collective. Give me a message for the collective. Ooh, okay. What do we have here? Oh, this is pretty. All right. I feel like someone too will benefit from getting sound bowl healing. That's also tone. It's an instrument. Well, you'll get tones from it and sound, and it's an instrument. So that might help center your chakras as well. All right. So some of you guys need to look into that. All right. So here we have Guna Tantrika. All right. So what it says here, it says, it takes strength of spirit not to override inner knowing with the social pressures of an inhuman expectations for constant performance. Trust in the shifting cycles to give yourself what you need for well-being. Do what makes you happy. Do things that'll help center yourself, okay, guys? No being benefits when you are not at odds with yourself. You have the inner power and capacity to be at peace within your being now. Guys, be present. Center yourself, all right? You have the inner power. You have this power. You have it in you, okay? Don't let the past define you. It actually kind of, like I said, helps build character for the next stage in your life, all right? For elevating. You got to find what brings you peace, all right? So that's the next stage that you guys have to work on. What brings me peace? What brings me happiness? What can I do to center myself, to be in the now? Not in the past, nor the future. In the now. I just keep seeing peace. Yeah, you guys got to find peace, and you will find it, okay, guys? You're releasing that fear. You're releasing the unknown, all right? Some may be further than others, but everyone will get there. You guys will get there. All right, my loves. Till next week. Let's get it. Follow me on YouTube. Let's Get This Read. Follow me on Instagram. Let's Get This Read. Till next time. Boom. Peace, love, hugs.